Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I found these. I'm trying to think where I found them. On the side of the road somewhere. I'm trying to remember. My memory's not good, folks. Somewhere on the side of the road I do think I found these. Or somewhere. Oh, whatever. Taking out all the colours except black once again. Okay, let's see what these are. They are a pair of shoes or some kind of slide-on shoes, and we're just going to take one and use that as our demo piece. So yeah, they smell a bit yucky though. They smell like foot odour, of course, folks. Just going to line that up like so. Yeah, that looks really quite nice in black and white, from colour to black and white. I do think I might darken it a bit. Nice pattern, folks. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think we can utilise that. I do like the light areas, how they've sort of got a sharp edge around them, but we're going to make this into a movement piece. So I'm going to take away the shoe and put it with this one. Just going to get rid of them, just piss them off. Going to give them away, someone will want them, I'm sure. They don't fit me, I've got big feet and they're not my style. So I'm just going to set up this equipment again. So we're going to take this to the lighter end and we're going to just add the colour back into the mix. It's all there. Now let's just get this image that we just created, this image here, and we're going to utilise it as a movement piece. Yeah, looks interesting, but not quite what we're after. I don't like that low bit there. I like to be a bit more filling the page. Let's try that again. So that's it there again. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot nicer. The composition of that. Use this as our second master copy, or third one, should I say. Yeah, that's coming more colourful now. Some of that's really nice and colourful. I do think we're going to make another one. So this is our next master copy. So we're going to utilise this. I'm going to try and focus on this coloured area. So we're just going to put it up there in the corner. Yeah, that's starting to get more colourful now, more nicely shaped. I do like the shapes in that. Maybe we're going to start and make our finished result. Trying to see roughly where it's going to go. Okay, I don't know how big we're going to make this one. So I'm just going to make a little notch in there on the edge of the page just there, and I'm just going to slide this up. So I'm just going to slide it up and try to use that as our guide. Roughly there. Let's see. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I do think maybe we could make it a little bit less. I don't know, I like this part here, but I don't know if I like that area there. Maybe I can move it across a little bit. So we're going to move away from that notch. That notch is going to be no longer a part of this piece. It's just going to be moved over like so. Maybe the vertical could be a bit less, or maybe we could, I don't know, folks. I'm going to try it again like with the settings we have. It's a tricky one, folks, as it is, as these are, or they can be. Really, really difficult to make something meaningful out of it. Do wonder, maybe this might be nicer like that. Maybe we can make this a little bit less on the vertical. I don't know if this one's going to work out, folks. I've got a very negative idea about it, folks. This is the bottom of the page and this is the top. I thought this was the where that was going to happen, but it didn't. So it's the bottom. That's the bottom. I didn't know that. So we had it pretty well close to it. Maybe we're going to move it across again, move it back where it was a bit more. I don't know how this is going to actually look, if it's going to look any good or anything. So I'm just going to set it back to 200. Maybe I'm going to move it back towards the notch. Just a fraction, just a fucking, pardon me, halfway there. So I'm just going to make it close to the notch. Oh, I got it wrong. 200 was meant for the y-axis, not the other way round. I fucked it up, folks. It's going to look shit, or maybe it might be a good thing. It's happened. I do think we got the horizontal just right, actually, to be honest. And the vertical's got to be changed, of course. I do think this part here doesn't go. I don't know, folks. I'm trying to use my intuition here, folks, to work this one out. Yeah, I often feel when I'm doing these demos that they don't go very well, and then I find out that they work out really well in the end. It's really difficult trying to do it on my own steam. I try to rely on my spiritual intuition to work these demos, to make them work. I still do get things wrong, folks. I still don't always get it right, otherwise I wouldn't be human, folks. I have to consider myself still human, even though I feel this intuition's happening, folks. You know, that I still am not perfect, folks. And it's important to realise that, you know, that even when you're a talented person, you've got all the talent in the world, and even when you're making money out of your talent and you're living the dream, you still got to acknowledge that you're still not error-free or mistake-free. You're still going to make them, folks. You can't be perfect in this world. This world is not a perfect place. And everything's not perfect, including this, especially this equipment, you could say. And even if the equipment could be redesigned and made close to ideal, it still wouldn't be absolutely perfect. It wouldn't be perfect. So let's see how these come out and see if they line up nicely with these. Well, they should line up, but are they going to look good? Are they going to go down well? That's the question I'm asking myself. If this is going to look any good, or if it's going to look like a piece of crap. But it looks like it could go either way, or maybe not. Might be a good piece. Let's see how we go. Yeah, that looks really quite nice. I do like it. I think we can now call this demo quits.